What is up, everybody? It is time for another Limbo run. At least that's what we're hoping. And hopefully it is a successful one. So I was thinking, because we are going to Limbo 4, and we have that gold cost increase, the experience reduction, the shield gain reduction, mirage skin chance, and the duration of effects on travelers, that we might as well just put this on, because our shields most likely never get higher than our max health anyway. And I kinda am curious to see what happens if we take damage and just how much max HP we're gonna lose. I honestly have no fucking clue just how bad that will be. I have heard more than enough stories about it to know that it is absolutely a living nightmare, but I kinda wanna experience it myself. I am gonna put the Shrine of Guidance for free on there, because if we don't have that one, then we're gonna be in for some very, very bad times. Scaling health, blah, blah, blah. More health, more health, more armor, more health, more armor, dodge. Yeah. Let's just run it like this and see whatever happens. There's a good chance that Fist Skills is gonna be the last one that we're gonna apply to the entire mix, and that Grievous Wounds is gonna be there first. Because this only cuts it in half, where this just destroys your entire healing. Because the healing from Vesper is with max health or missing health, so, you know. Let's just give it a go and see whatever happens. Oh, actually, before I start the run, there's one thing that I do need to change. Because I was playing a ranged character, so let's put that in the cursor direction, because otherwise we're gonna have a very big problem. Okay, permanent health, movement speed, armor, movement speed, sure. I am a little bit nervous because I have the feeling this is not gonna go so well. Because the entire max health thing is, it's gonna be a rough one, I think. Although it might depend on what it skills with, because it does skill with something, I believe. Like, if it skills with the damage that they do, then I might be fine, because I still do have quite a bit of armor. But overall, you are kind of, like, immobile in a way. Very much a turtle. Okay. We will take a torch. Torches are kind of nice. Mobility, baby. Oh, that red part of my health bar is starting to grow, and I don't like it. That's bad news if I have ever seen one. Sure, let's go there. It is kind of annoying because normally you would wait for the big hammer smash to be able to land on multiple things. Kind of just biding your time, taking the damage, healing it back up. Now you are like almost quite literally forced to dodge that shit, because if you don't dodge it, you get that red health bar. You can't just take the damage at your every whim. It's like take the damage and you're fucked. Jesus. $170 health, sure. Let's go fight a big bad enemy, shall we? Jesus Christ, this is brutal. Yeah, I guess I have to do it this way. I legit have 1 HP and a dream. Uh-oh. Stranger danger, stranger danger. Okay. I hate everything. Healing? That's not healing. Uh-oh. Well, I guess we're gonna go to Jonas and hope that he has healing? Jonas, help! He does, but not in the right way. Do I want the chipped essence of ferocity? That is a really good gem. I feel like I kind of do need it, because if I don't have this one right now, I don't know. It feels like I'm gonna die if I don't get at least the little bit of healing that I can find here. Oh, this is already a disaster. Okay. I can already tell that the bash your face into whatever you're finding method is not gonna fly with this one. This is kind of tough. I'm not gonna lie, it's a thing. Let's take a small curse. Bit of gold, okay, sure. First the Bloom, then Jonas. I suppose. Why did I take that pot? That pot of greed is gonna be the end of me. Oh boy. I guess I kinda have to be greedy there though. Because here's the problem: if I'm not greedy with that pot right there, I don't think I'm gonna get enough gold right now. And seeing how gold already is down by like, what was it? 25. Wait, was gold down or was the gold cost up? Anyway, regardless. Principle stays the same. Ooh, I kind of want to go to Jonas, but then I have to fight hunters. Ugh, not happy. Not happy with this one. Oh. Oh. Huh. That's an interesting one. Oh! That's even more interesting. We don't need charges. Let's hope this works out the way that I hope it works out. Can never be too sure, but let's hope. Okay. We'll take Purgatory. All bits and pieces for healing is definitely very much welcome. Tell I'm gonna die to something stupid this run, but so far it's okay. Yeah. No. I would like to stay in control of where I'm going. Thank you very much. Yeah, let's double their health this world. That sounds perfect. Why not? Yeah. Could possibly go wrong. I mean, I kind of have to, because if I don't go for that one, the benefits are not worth it, so. On top of that, it does make it so I can stack my gem faster. Funny enough, that is actually an upside. I just need to make sure that I don't take too much damage without having a shield. I think that's the short of it. Because if I see it correctly, I don't get that red health stuff if they hit the shield. It's only when they make direct contact with me and hit my health bar. So, with that in mind, I should be able to take all of the abuse as far as I can, or as long as I can get my shield back up. So instead of Purgatory, it would be great if we could find a shielding spell. Preferably the ice one, I guess. Abyss. This does dark damage, right? Yeah. Sure. Ability power. Let's go down. Here we go. The greed fight. This is where everything is gonna be fucking bad. If I die, it most likely will be in the final fight with the boss over here. Because 2 bosses, that sounds like a rough time. Oh my god, they both have Arrow Storm? I can't even walk with the arrows now. Because they're both Desi boys. What a fucking living nightmare is this? I mean, we're still doing the Vesper thing, obviously, but... Without my shields? Without my shields, I would have been cooked. And I hadn't shielding for the win, huh? Damn. Okay. Now we should be somewhat able to walk with the arrows. Continues to eat the arrow straight to the face, regardless of what he was saying earlier. Yep. That sounds very much like a meeting. Woo! No, chipped. Sure. Let's upgrade my passive. Memory haste. I do kind of like the memory haste. Haste is kind of good. Okay, let's say hi to the lizards. Ah, no, the 5. Okay, then we will take the world map. Because the world map still does give me quite a lot of insight in how I will path. I do like the static discharge, but not today. Okay, so we go up, down, take those, and then there. Maybe we move all the way to the top, because there is a health thingy there. And I might need more of those health thingies, like more guidances. Depending on how bad things were getting from me regarding that at health bars. We will see. Purgatore. I swear, after I'm done with this entire bullshit, I will never want to watch anything pink ever again. Heal cut by 90%. Again. Please, do tell me more about how much you love me. God! I do need to up this as well. It is somewhat important to get that thing down to a decent cooldown. This may sound weird, but I did say I wanted to find a shield spell. Maybe I don't. I think that the mobility is worth more. And the healing from Purgatory is not bad. It's doing a decent thing, so... Walk with the arrows. Fuck up the arrows, fuck up the arrows. Yeah. If it stays this way, I really do need to figure out a way of getting this entire system done. As in, I need to figure out how to properly get what I'm looking for. I mean, this does already give me 167 health. This gives me 260, so... that does kind of mitigate the loss that we have in the red part of the bar, but I don't know. I mean, here's the thing, like this should give me a decent shield in a way, but not anymore. Because it is cut down by so much. Same goes for the Essence of Snow. Like, it is a... Sorry. It is a pretty decent overtime damage source if you can keep your shield up. But... that is more difficult over time. I mean, I am gonna get one. Because, as I said, it's still a pretty decent damage source, I suppose. But, you know. We definitely do want one of these. Let's switch that up. I could use Lightning Dance. Meh. Ooh. Freezing is pretty good. Freezing is pretty good. Can we get a freezing? I don't need you to convert shit. It's fine. If we do it this way... Actually... yeah. If we do it this way, that might be better. Because then we can do it like this. No, wait. This goes there. That goes there. Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't sound too bad. This would be really good. Um... 182. Can we get 182 without selling almost all of it? No. Okay, well. Sad. Maybe on the way back. I would like to get the dust. Thank you very much. And gold. And the dust. Bonk, bonk, bonk. There. I'm not sure just how hard I can keep that up. Like the entire scaling with health, with the passive. I don't know for how long you're able to keep that going. I am legitimately wondering. Oof. Okay, I do have quite a bit of red on the bar, but let us see. Not happy with just how many of those purple pink bastards we are finding here. They hurt! Heavens! You stupid giant, die! There we go. Way better. Sure, let's take the circle. The spinny move. There we go. Basically have our entire bar back. That's nice, that's nice. Yeah, they are gonna go for Jonas, okay. I could go and try to get a free health, or a free item, but I don't think I'm gonna try to mess with the hunters because it's already difficult enough as it is. Because as I said, you kind of need to keep the bar at a low point by dodging, but it's hard to dodge this shit, man. I'm a goddamn slow turtle. What do you expect me to do? I ain't dodging shit. I'm just face tanking it and praying that it works. So far, so good. Up. Here we go! Whee! Why do you constantly keep dodging out of the fucking circle? Let me put you in purgatory, damn it. Nope. Aha! Get purgatoried! I mean, the fact that we are already in a position where we're literally just bashing our face into our problem is not a very good sign. I can tell you that much from experience. This is not the sign that you want to see, so to speak. It's like... I can already tell you that this is going to be one of those games where the boss fight is going to last for like 16 hours, and that is if we get to the boss fight. Which is not even a certainty at this point in time. Say though that I am very happy that I have the ice area on the first attempt of doing the max health threat debuff thingy, because I have seen firsthand what happens if you have the fireplace. Oh my god, that fireplace sucks when you have that health stuff going. It's so bad. Okay, we don't get the gem. Sure, sure. That's fine. Oh, a legendary memory. Only by giving them double the health. That does not sound like a thing that we want. I will take an extra platinum coin. Yep. I really am not gonna take any chances on this map. This map already sucks more than enough. Especially the boss. The boss is... the boss is an even harder example of face tank your way through it or die. Yes! Then a 5. Oh my god. Oh, well, hi Gary. That's not gonna happen. I'm not even gonna move through the Getty because I'd rather go up there. I mean, this could have been way worse. I kind of do need to keep my shield up though, but yeah, no, this could have been worse. Let's not go face tanking all of the shots that this archer is throwing at me though. He says, as he is face tanking all of the shots that the archer is throwing at him. Ooh, Vengeance. Vengeance is a pretty good one, sure. We will take ability power. Because, funny enough, that's where half the build is based on. Half my kit does ability damage. I do need to upgrade the ice gem. Because I need the area of effect to be larger. That way I can stack the other frost, the actual frost gem way better. Ooh, mass cleanse, you say? I like that way better than purgatory. Actually, that means we're gonna do it this way. Oh, but that is actually kind of big because now we can. Ooh. Now we can cleanse the heal reduction and everything. Oh yeah, no, that is kind of massive. Can you stop teleporting me to the other side of the goddamn map? Jesus Christ, game. On top of the fact that it does heal you as well, so... You know. Pretty big, pretty big. I don't need that one. We are so lucky that we found the cleanse there. Holy shit. I mean, cleanse can't get rid of the bad health, sadly enough. That would be even better. But it does get rid of a whole bunch of other shit that is annoying for us. Namely the dark debuff that you see appearing over here and the health or like the healing reduction. We can cleanse those, and if you have the elemental effects that you're cleansing with it, it heals you for a certain percent, and of like, I think it was scaling with ability power. Which is kind of big, because that was what we were building. Yeah, ability power. Yeah, the archers don't really pose that much of a threat to me. Because I have to stand near them, so... that's generally gonna be okay. Ooh, yeah, I guess I can make that fire damage, sure. I guess I'm gonna go with more ability haste. Not quite happy with it just yet. Okay, that's another one down. And another sword, okay. Onwards. I did say we were gonna level the gem, so let's do that. Because the freezing effect spreads in a wider area when you have it upgraded, so that's kinda nice to have. You know what? I suppose. Let's upgrade that once. I think I certainly understand why I thought that Unstoppable did remove debuff. I basically always run Mass Cleanse. So it makes a lot of sense that I thought that it was a thing that was like permanently removing it, because for me it is technically. It is almost never there. There, and this one. Birdies! More unpleasant memories. Okay. Bye, memories. I really want the memory haste. It's too good not to do it, but so was the memory haste, if I'm honest. Yeah, we can go for the bloom. We can go bloom hunting. Yeah, it is kind of massive that that we have that thing upgraded with this, and then this one, the Essence of Giant, is kind of big. For some reason, this package just works pretty darn well. And having the Calends is... that is a big deal. I mean, I can try to sugarcoat it and all that, but that is a really big deal. Okay. Time for the boss. Just because it's free, might as well. Ha, shell, ha, buddy. Thank you for the Stardust. Appreciate it. Oh, white knights. Okay. Really now? Yeah, I figured. Need to be that way. No, thank you. I appreciate the invite for Christmas Wonderland under the fucking void lamp, but I'm good. I don't need any of that. Thank you very much. Yeah, I guess. This is on 6, this is on 6, 9... I do need to get that first skill down in cooldown though. And this is the last world that I can do it in, so... Ah yes, Legendary Chaos. But permanently spawns Delusion Mirages. Woo! Delusion! Hell yeah. Actually, that's not that bad. Look at that. You ask and you shall receive. You know what? Let's go start with Jonas. Jonas, buddy. How you doing? Huh. Ice Claw, you say? Ice Claw is not bad, but... something tells me that Ice Claw is not what we're looking for. Yeah, let's go. Let's sacrifice 5% of our current HP for absolutely jack shit. That sounds like the perfect solution here, yep. If anything, this would be pretty decent. Just giving this an extra 80% is not bad. Ooh, Essence of Reflection. That's also pretty good. That's gonna cost me a bit much, isn't it? Yeah, maybe the giant was not the item to buy. This would legitimately be pretty good for boss fights as well. The armor, the cold damage. The knockback is absolutely useless, but you know. Yeah, no. I don't think that that's gonna do a whole lot here, so okay, sure. Yeah, sure. Ominous present. Much ominous, very presence. Forgot that giving them that delusion skin, that it also makes them immune for crowd control. That's kind of bad. I don't like that. I don't like how much dashy this guy was doing. That was somewhat annoying, to put it lightly. Ability power, all of them power. I mean, 2.8 would be good enough, I would say. So maybe we are gonna make it. The hunters start here this turn. Yeah. Oh. Okay. It's one of these things. I see. Sure. Slightly annoying, but doable. Doable, but definitely annoying. corner me, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, 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 yes. Jesus. Not having your cooldowns definitely sucks. Oof. Ooh, Jonas. Yeah, sure. We have 400. 400 should be able to get us something, right? Right? Or not. I suppose. I mean... I could sell this and just get an upgrade. But that's only 12 damage more. I'm not sure if 12 damage... That lacerates the target for 60 damage 3 times. So it's 3 times 60. Then 12 certainly is a little bit better. Seeing how we're not building crit anyway, we might as well just do this. Yeah. Okay. Now. Another Desi boy. Yep. Perfect. Love that. Yep. Love that for you. Yeah. With the Arrow Storm as well. Whew. Oh my god, game, you shouldn't have. I mean, I guess we're gonna take that gem with us. Sure. A clear priority queue for what you need to hit first and what you need to hit second, but I don't even think that I can keep that queue up. Like, I can't keep up with what is spawning at some points, because I did get the skin thing at the start. The gain a bonus but fuck yourself over. That most definitely did fuck me over. Also, Shrines of Guidance, where? Shrines of Guidance, when? I don't think that I have seen a whole lot of them just yet. Is that something that they, like, make spawn at a lower rate when you have this active? That would be a fucking disaster. Healing reduced. No shit, Sherlock. Did you legitimately think I didn't notice yet? Okay, there's a shrine there, so we're gonna go up because the hunters are not that close behind me. But I shouldn't, like, extend this any longer than I really need it to be. Otherwise, it's gonna be a fucking disaster in one of the later rooms. Although, we are pretty close to one of the later rooms, I would say. I honestly just hope that that one shrine that we are gonna find just now is gonna be enough to get the health benefit, like, completely cured. Because theoretically speaking, we will have two. We have one in the boss room, or like before the boss room. And then one before we get to the boss room. Like one room before it. And that one kinda needs to do part of the heavy lifting, because otherwise we're kind of fucked. I mean, I guess I can take the flow with me. Flow doesn't do a whole lot for me right now, but it does enough that it's worth taking with me, I would say. Look at that red health bar though. First we take the shield guys out. We can find them, that is. Whew. Okay. We're doing a thing. I mean, it's not entirely clean, but good enough. For now, at least. I shouldn't think about what happens in the boss room yet, because... Oh, man, that's not going to be a fun time. I do know that much. Okay. Not gonna lie, my fingers are starting to hurt here. Okay. We can do this. We got this. Okay. And that health bar is starting to wake up though. I really hope that I'm able to get through this, because these shield guys, like the ones that are breaking the shield, the green ones, they are the ones that are fucking me up the most here. Because if I have the shield, then I'm fine. Then I don't get that debuff, because they need to hit my HP. And they can't get to my HP because I have the shield. Which is fine. But then the green ones are like, no, you don't have a shield. Then suddenly everything goes bad. So there is a clear priority bracket for the green ones that I need to uphold. Otherwise, everything goes bad. But I also can't ignore the purple ones because, you know, I can't quite one-shot the purple or like the green ones. Because they basically have a double HP shield. So that is kind of bad, I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely a difficult situation. Ooh, that did get rid of a bit, but not of everything. Yikes. 2 upgrades in this. Does get it low enough? No, not really. Okay, so we have 0.2 seconds where we can be stunned or... That's... Okay. Yeah, let's do it like this. I am really not sure if this was correct. Only one way to figure that one out, I suppose. Oh. There's a green motherfucker! Okay, it's gone. In that case, time to hurt the delusional guys. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. Damn. Okay. Ooh, we're taking this because, yeah, there you go. Now we are on the point where we wanted it to have. Okay. Well, time to do the boss. Before I start doing the boss, though, I do want to take a second to take a sip of my drink and everything. Because that really did get the best of me. Jesus. That's a lot of focusing. Okay. You know, the stupid part is, if I make one mistake, I get too much of the red health bar. That's where everything would go bad. So I can't afford to get hit by that. But then at the same time, there's also the matter of like, I said before, those green ones. The green health bar Mirage skins are, yeah, not ideal, let's say it that way. I'm surprised with the damage that we're doing, if I'm honest. I was actually expecting to do a whole lot better. in Limbo 3 than in Limbo 4, but this run, this is going really fucking well. Say it would have been a fucking disaster if I didn't have the 3 health lines though. So I do have to be very thankful for Azrael already doing this before me, because that did give me the hint of like, oh wait, that is something I kind of do need to put in the build, otherwise it's not gonna work. Him putting in the work for getting it done the first time is definitely a big boon for me. You stupid son of a bitch. Ow there! Bitch. The dodge, or like the shadow walk. I think that keeping that was a very, very clever choice. Because it's a blink. It temporarily makes you immune. It removes you from the equation, and that's actually kind of big, not gonna lie. Now what do we do? Because I think that upgrading this would be something I would... Oh wait, 4 times. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. We got 2 damage, but then an entirely extra trigger of it hitting. That is pretty big. Okay, sure. Five times, 6 times. Wait, can we get it to the 6? Is there something that we don't need? I mean, I guess we don't need this. Yeah, there you go. Why do we get the inversion now? Now when we don't really need it anymore? Huh. I mean, I guess I could put inversion on here. That would put it back to fire damage again. Because the snowball is gonna give it the frost effect or the chill. This is gonna make it chill. This is gonna make it chill. So... I guess that could work. Although I'm really tempted on just buying the reflex and then calling it a day, because... reflex is definitely really good. We're not having any light damage anymore, so the flow is something we could put to the side. That's also a thing. Uh, 52 increased damage to enemies affected by cold. Not bad. Woohoo! Paranoia. I would like paranoia actually. Paranoia on baptism, on the taunt. Could be kind of good. But I don't think that it is it. Yeah, no. I have a better idea. We're gonna put this on the dash. This goes there, and then... I do think we want to keep the vengeance on the cleanse, because the heal and the damage goes up. This doesn't heal, so... There's that. And then we're just gonna put big damage, big tuppers on that one. We can keep this on here, that's okay. I don't really have any money left anyway, so... That was a rather simple thing to do, huh? Can't even upgrade a gem or anything. Okay. Well, time to go and see what Primus thinks of us, huh? Oh, Primus! Buddy boo! The sun has come to say hello. Like double the damage that I did last time. I don't know. It's really difficult to say. Yeah, okay, well, that's phase one. Forgot that I need to keep my shield up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. time for Hell on Earth 2.0. If we fuck this up... Exactly. As I was gonna say. Wait, shit, that still did hit me. I did not expect that to hit me still. That is kind of bad. I have no dodges! Bad news! Bad news, everyone! He invented the plague! Okay, that wasn't really the most successful idea ever. This is going to be a close one, and I don't like it. No way! No fucking way! That is legitimately one hit away from... I am so fucking done. That is one hit away from getting to the last... That's one hit away from the last phase. I mean, honestly, I got sloppy at the end of the fireball stuff. Like, I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. That's... yeah, sure. That is absolutely a thing. But Jesus. Okay, that actually does have me legitimately somewhat tilting. I mean, I did kind of like what I had here. This was not too bad. Let's read this again. The amount of shield you can maintain at once is capped at 100% of your maximum health, and monsters' attacks deal damage to the traveler's maximum HP. In other words, if you don't take damage to your health, you're fine. So you, instead of one big shield, you need like a quadrillion tiny shields that you can keep stacking up on each other. So rigidity, the dash from Vesper, etc, 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 etc. I think that if you do it that way, that it is the best. However, then you get to the problem The moment you get to that, to the timer where everything suddenly can start spawning as a green mirage skin, that's where you're fucked. That's suddenly where everything turns sour and bad and blah. Because then you need to shift your priorities on them, and that's not ideal. I can't even imagine what happens if I put in the Grievous Wounds, because this with this, blah, it already is a little bit of a nightmare. There was something that I wanted to do, and now I don't remember what it was. Oh, this is gonna be so fucking annoying. Oh. Right. I wanted to see if instinctive movement would be a thing, but I don't think that's gonna do a whole lot. Another thing that I was thinking about using on this one is elemental resistance. Because this one should counteract that 40% all the way at the end of depth 4. Which would be kind of interesting. Because I don't like how long the burn lasts specifically, honestly. The others are not that influential. Like Light and Dark, it's annoying because it does increase the damage by quite a bit, but at least those are maxed at 5. But the burn stacks. Oh my god, I swear, if you enter the second world and you see the big volcano and you don't have something against fire damage, you might as well just reset the entire run. Because that is gonna blast your booty. And Vesper does have something against it. Heart of the Sun. I can grossly reduce fire damage and burn over time. It's a thing. Also, I was thinking maybe that solar praise is not that bad if you are running the baptism. Because there's a bunch of burning enemies spread across the map the entire time. I just don't really know what to remove. Because you do need the extra health. You do need the extra health. The armor is important, the health is important, healing and barrier. I mean, it depends. When is regenerative skin applied? Is it before the heal cut or after the heal cut? Because 18% over 50% of the heal and barrier that you do, or 18% over the entire number, and then it gets reduced. Because then this 18% would be cut in half as well. Although, wait, does that actually... No, wait, if it's all times, then it doesn't matter. No, it's all times 0.18 or 1.18 or times 0.5. Okay, no, that doesn't matter. Okay. Then I guess that 18... I don't know. Is that really such a big difference? Hi. Sorry, didn't pay attention to chat. And yeah, no, exactly as well. Yeah. That's why I say it doesn't matter if it's all times each other. How am I gonna do this? Because I want at least the burn damage thing in here. Because I do think that one is maybe the most important one. We do need the barrier amount from this with the duration. So heavy armor mastery is a given. This one is in there regardless. Same for the dodge reduction. So this let's do it this way. This is definitely gonna stay. This is armor over. This is armor in one go. This is 25 HP per level. This is 24 HP per level, so that's roughly 50 per level. That's pretty good. The armor, I mean, do I really need to start with 12 armor? I mean... Let me go and check something. In that fight against Primus, what level was I? 17. Okay, so in the Primus fight I was level 17. That means that this one doesn't get the last one. But we do get the first 3. So that's still pretty good. That's still 12 armor. But... is 12 armor worth it? I don't think so. I think it's better to put this in there. And yeah, exactly as well. 20% increase on this one does mean that you get more out of the 2 scaling ones here. This one, however, the reduced fire damage and burn damage is big. We're just gonna be really fucking sad if we don't find a single area for fire, but even then, it does make that one like key thing in the Primus fight. It makes it so much easier. This does do absolute wonders against the fireball or like the meteor thing. So I guess there's that. I kind of do want to run second wind. But then we have to break too many things out of here, so... You know what the problem is with Vesper and this, for example? You really don't have the movement speed to properly dodge in it. Yeah. No, you can dodge it with invincibility frames. You can use iframes. You're right. But you also need to keep your dashes up for when the fireball thing ends. And for some reason, I never really position well for it. That's on me. That's not on Vesper or the game or anything. That's on me. I do need to learn to position myself a little bit better with the fireballs, but... I don't know. I missed the time where I could face tank those bitches and just be like, I don't give a shit. So let's just go back to that time, shall we? Because like I said, this really does do a lot. I would like to get elemental resistance in there as well, but like I said, then we need to break too many things out and that's not worth it. So let's not do that. Because this theoretically would make the burn damage basically non-existent. I am just gonna max it out. Just for the sheer fuck of it. Might as well. I have more than enough dust at this point, so. Same for this one. I really don't know if I like the reduce maximum health. Like, this increases attack speed, which is kind of cool, but reducing max health in Torment, I don't know, or in Limbo, I don't know. Especially Limbo 4, or like, yeah, 4 and up. Everything scales with your max health in a way, so. Elemental effect instead of burn probably reduces the electric attack of Primus to make it manageable. The electric attack of Primus is a light skill. That's light. So that would mean that it reduces the duration for the light stacks. This game is actually really simple on the matter of elemental types. No, not exactly. And that electricity thing really doesn't bother me too much anyway, because if I keep my shield up, then I'm fine. It's the big circle around him that starts charging while he does that attack. That's the one that I am somewhat scared of. Because that one hurts like a motherfucker. But besides that, you know what the annoying thing is? We had everything that last run. We had the cleanse. We had double HP scaling. We had everything. What a bet that this run is going to be a disaster just because we can't find what we're looking for. Oh, man. Okay, let's go. I don't like attack speed, if I'm honest. I really don't like the attack speed. I'd rather have everything have 10% more health, I think. This is a fucking miserable situation. But yeah, I really don't like the attack speed because the first few worlds is the one where we are struggling the most, so... Oh. Okay. Sure. Let's first go there, then to the bloom. Yeah. But yeah, no, the first few worlds is the one where we are struggling the most just because our cooldowns are not low enough. So that kind of sucks. Although getting a dash early is actually incredibly useful. That's surprisingly good to not have to walk to them. Let's see. I have heard Little Birdie say that this was a good one, so sure. I am not gonna sacrifice my health. Thanks, I'm good. And then there's a guidance shrine right next to me, yep. game. Oh, fucking course, game. Aha! I will take the shrine after I'm done here, because then I should be able to get rid of all the red stuff. And I'm bound to get some red bar build up on this one. That was kind of risky, but okay, sure. Not bad. Okay, let's see. We wanna go to the bottom. Although maybe the secret answer was the top, but oh well. Top or bottom. Top or bottom, doesn't matter as long as you're having a good time. Okay. Okay. What is this gonna give me? Overdrive. Beep, beep. Yeah, bottom it. Yeah. Bot still does sound better. Virtue again. Okay. I don't know what it is with all of these virtue gems, but I don't know if that promises something good or bad in this case, because there's a whole bunch of things that you can say. Both good and bad. Yeah, sure. Let's upgrade my passive and then keep moving. Ooh, I kind of want to go this way, but I don't think I'm making that, so let's first go there. I was about to say, this map usually does have freaking these, so let's get some gold. Some nice little stardust as well. Beep, 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 beep. And now we're gonna pray to the gods. Ooh. That's really good. I mean, I'm not using this one anyway. If I sell this, then I'm there, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this would have been kind of nice, but not as great as the perfection. Reason why is because this does give me health, but also damage. And it just scales so well with all of the things that we are already wanting to build. So it's not bad, not bad. We do need to upgrade it though. Flawed Essence of Crimson. Okay. That's not gonna do a whole lot for us at this point, but sure. Although, wait, we do get crit from this. Is this... Are we gonna make an attack speed build? I mean... It's worth a try, I suppose. This gives attack speed. This does things on the fourth attack. I mean, it's not like I'm saying it's the build for Vesper. Like, it's better on Lacerta and all that, but... If we can find the right gems... That could be worth it, I suppose. Unless this Jonas is now saying, no, you're... have this incredibly broken thing. I mean, honestly, Glacial Stomp, not bad. But I do think that Essence of Crimson is better. Because this gives me healing on bosses. I think that is better. Honestly, this went way better than it went earlier, which is great. Ow. No. I don't want to be... I don't want to have trees shoved up my ass, you damn demon. I can live without that, okay? I also don't need your balls in my face. Okay, apparently I did want to eat the last one. Sure. Sure, Vesper, sure, whatever. Balls, 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 balls. Woohoo! Well, I mean, gems do get the most benefit from it, so let's have a look-see here, shall we? This goes from 75% to 115. Damn. That's a 40% increase. That's kind of nuts. No, it's a... Yeah, it's a 40% increase. And then 17 to 25% on the restoring part. That's also not bad. That's an 8% increase in healing. Or everything just goes up. Yeah, it's the perfection. I mean, you know what the problem is with upgrading the Crimson right now? The Crimson doesn't give benefit on itself because we don't have a whole lot of crit chance. Oppression. Oh man, what was the oppression one again? Hold on. Where is that screenshot? Ash, we're talking too much. Can't find it. Ah! Higher. There, and then pin. Oh yeah, pin it. There we go. Oppression was the stun. Huh. Okay. The stun, you say? I mean, I do have a memory slot open. I don't like the armor increase, because that's just damage reduction. Don't like that. Not if it's permanent. Okay. Interesting. We're dashing. We're quite dashy. Dashy, all over the fucking place. Sure. I'm not gonna go backwards. I know there's a transcendence over here, but that does not sound worth it. I don't have the gold for it anyway. Dashy. Oh no, I don't have movement speed. Whatever will I do? Well, we're just dashing around like a goddamn clown who is high on sugar. And then it surprisingly works out. Hey, look at that. We will take ability power, because ability power becomes everything. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay. That's not bad at all. Especially if you actually are able to land it, which is not my forte. As you guys can see, that's not something that I'm good at. At some point in time, that cooldown is going to be so low. That it would be more impressive if I did not land it on anything than if I did land it on anything. The only bad thing is, it temporarily makes you stationary, and that really fucking sucks. That really ain't it, but besides that, no. All good. I do need to learn what the range of it is though, because I have been missing it so fucking much. There we go. That was better. More dizzy dashy. Yeah, let's put that on the ult. Memory haste. What beautiful gem are we gonna get on this one? Ooh. Wait. That's better on this. Because this will be the one thing that slows it with the gem. Wait, no, it's better on this, because this will put the slowdown and then we do more damage on anything that I hit with the auto attacks following up. Yeah. Yeah, that makes way more sense. Look at me. Logically deducing where to put what skill. It's... whew. It's so impressive. Oh my god. It's using its brain. Call the newspaper. It's front page news. Delusional. Swing and summon and swing a giant frost sword, dealing yes damage to enemies in front and knocking them back. If it hits a single target, damage is increased by 350%. But this heals for missing damage. Or like missing health. I think that healing for missing health with already the max health heal on the passive. I think that's better for now. This was really fucking good on my ult, by the way. I don't need you. I do need you. Anything that we really need? I mean, Purgatory could be kind of nice. But I don't think that it's worth selling it. Ooh. Ooh. I do kind of want that one. I do think it's worth it. Could I make this any better? No, I don't think so. I think this is fine. We go there, hunters go there. We go there, hunters go there. We go there, hunters go there. Yeah. That works. I mean, not gonna lie, the blades actually is kind of big. I do need to upgrade the frost gem, or like the freezing gem, because I don't have enough reach on it right now. Although I could put it on my first skill. Would that be better for now? Yeah, I think it is. Because that's frost regardless. And I am kind of spamming this on and off of cooldown anyway, so... Because I kind of have to. One wrong move and those oppressors are gonna get my ass. Woo. Slow as molasses. Santa, for my birthday, I would really like getting mass clans. Best of the cards, a very sad boy. Who's in desperate need of some support. I mean, it's going better than it was going before, like on this map, but it's still not ideal. Because we are still running into the problem where later in this run, if we don't have the clans, I don't think we can survive the damage. Because I can't heal up the entire time. I mean, I kind of like that we find the heal gem already, but... you know... Stuffing things. Yeah, boy. There you go. Uh-oh. Nope. Yikes. 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 Hunter! Bonk. Bonk. Yeah. We know. You never got hooked as a kid, and now you're trying to get all of us into a big, massive hug. We get it, Skull. We get it. It's all cool. I will accept your love. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, not if you're gonna start jumping if I am trying to murder your ass. Then I'm out. Bye. Not a fan of that. No, thank you. Okay, let's see. I could upgrade this. But I think I should upgrade the gem. But now the question is which gem, because the perfection is still one of the better answers, I say. Which is really irritating. But this one does go up quite a bit as well, and that is really good, because this does go up to like 6 or something at some point, and that is so much damage. That's quite a bit of red that we have there, though. That's less ideal. Oh. What red? Okay. All monsters gain 100% max health. Legendary essence. What are the chances that a legendary essence is gonna fuck me over? Do I have the damage without that essence to clear the world? I think I do. Sure. Paranoia. We do like paranoia. That is actually not that bad to find. I do want a well. But yeah, no, that's paranoia is a lot of damage, I'm not gonna lie. But at the same time, the extra health is definitely a problem. That was not nearly as effective as I was hoping. Yeah. I do need a different source of healing, because otherwise I'm definitely in for a problematic situation here. That's a lot of damage. We don't need to freeze. One turn, so I have 2 more turns before they start moving forward. So I can get there. But is that worth it? Because before I get even too close to these, they already will have moved. I think I'm just gonna go bottom and try to get that entire web on the other end of the wall. Honestly, am forgetting that I need to use my dash in order to get the shield. Because there's just so much happening. I guess we could put that on there and then do it this way. Let's move up. Yeah, that is some big damage that we do there, because every single time that the memory does damage, it fires charcoal. Every time that the thing does damage, it also fires those darts. So that's a continuous loop of just little projectiles that are going. It's still pretty nerve-wracking though, because if I mess up once again, then that health bar is just going to start to become more and more red. Which is starting to get a mental thingy. It starts to be a little bit of a mental attack, but... And triggering 50% of attack effects. Huh? I suppose. Wait. That means it can attack. I don't know if it would trigger that, but sure. This could remove them. Bar is starting to become a little bit big, so I guess we're gonna go there. Oh, hey, look, green. Greens! We love greens. I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player. Of course I am gonna take the pot of greens. Let me play with the band card, damn it! Oh, that didn't remove nearly as much as I had hoped. Uh-oh. That's slightly annoying. We'll take the upgrade. That's perfectly fine. This would be pretty good, but not good enough. I could take the charcoal. That's not bad. Dusk shards that deal dark damage, and each time you attack an enemy for 5 seconds. Huh. So if you double up on that, attack speed is not bad though. Ooh, is that a oh, that's a fever. That's a fever. We do like fever. But what are we gonna put it on? This memory deals fire damage to an enemy. Yeah, for now I'm gonna keep it on there. Well, no, wait. There, and then we sell... Yeah, we sell the attack speed. There. I think this is gonna be better in a way. At least wave clear wise, it should be. This was going to be pretty rough regardless. But if we can keep them together, then at least the fevers are going to be rocketing sky high. There you go. Like I said, at least the fever is going to go high. That's a weird thing to say now that I think of it. They have a high fever. Change though. It's kind of sad that I only just thought of it. But this. Ooh. The shield is smaller, but it deals damage and heals. Should be fine. Powerful forces. We go there, they go there, we go there. They go there, there. No, there. Yeah, no. I have to go up. Sage. Bomba. I do maybe need to upgrade the ice shield a little bit. Oh well. I mean, hey, if we can keep this up, that would be good. We should have time to go back and forth on this one. I mean, a well would be kinda nice. Okay, let's see. The hammer needs to go up. My passive needs to go up, but the shield needs to go up as well. Ah, fuck that. Fuck that. Paranoia, here we go. I kinda do need to upgrade the perfection as well, but reduced resources, man. I ain't rich enough for that. Boom! I mean, I might as well take it with me. And then we go there. Let's take the shrine. Even though we don't have any red health bar whatsoever, but... you know. Who do we have the pleasure of dealing with today? Yeah, no, I'm dealing significantly less damage than we did last run. Which is kind of funny. Because I am also dying, or like taking less damage. Which is kind of clear to notice as well. I mean, sure, my shield's not as big as it was in the earlier runs, but... it's still there. Okay. Although I guess that over time, our damage is higher. Because of the burn stacks, and that scales with their level and max HP. Huh? That's an interesting one. Whoa, that's a lot of ants that you're throwing there. How about you don't? Slow like a turtle. But also having the defenses of the exact same turtle. Go into the darkness. No thanks, I'm good. You can go into the darkness though. Hold on, one sec. Okay. Sorry, my cable management is utter garbage. So there's this one electric cable that is underneath my desk for the desk itself, because I have a desk that I can move in height. I kept just hitting it with my foot, so was about to rip it from the desk. That's not something you typically would want, is it? Okay. Perfection. Paranoia does do enough already, I guess. Most likely. Permanently give them Oblivion. No thanks. Permanently increases health, movement speed for this world. Well, I mean, it is the last world. Oh, Oblivion was the one that makes it so you can't cast anything. Well, there's a well right above us. And a store right underneath. So I'm gonna go and take the gamble. Let's first go to the store. We only have 500, but you never know. This is not bad. This would be nice as well, but I'm not sure if it's what we are looking for right now. Yeah, no. Lizard! Free goodies. We love free goodies. Free goodies. Yes. More. More free goodies. Woo. I mean, I suppose. Huh. This is all kind of sad. I mean, there's a bunch of fighting ahead, so these both last for only 4 rifts. Now, if I was closer to the boss, maybe I would have done it, because if you can get that in the Primus fight, that's kind of big. But we ain't gonna get that in the Primus fight. Yeah. You can tell that I didn't upgrade my ult and the rest of the things. Because you can feel that I am slower in attacking. At least I can notice it, let's say that way. But at the same time, because of fever stacks. And that is something that I can notice as well. Not that that's gonna do a whole lot when you're facing Primus in a sec, but hey. Oh well. At least for now it's fun. We'll go and worry about the Primus fight when we get to the Primus fight. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Please, 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 please. Give me back my skills. Thank you. Not gonna lie. That was kind of scary. There's still not a well in sight except when we go back. That's slightly annoying. That's upward damage, I suppose. Because that ups both attack damage and ability power for me, so that's definitely a decent choice. Shit. No. I don't want to be in Oblivion. Thank you very much. Let me out. Let me out. This without upgrading my skills is kind of funny. Because think about it, I have 1,200 dust in my storage right now, waiting to be spent on anything. Game is legitimately sitting there like, yeah, no, you don't need to, it's fine. We're not gonna murder you, don't worry about it. Definitely nothing to worry about here. Ooh, wind. Wind is actually better than shatter, so sure. Yeah, we're gonna go in here and then hope that we don't need the well in case we just can't find any. Like a pause. That totally didn't have me worried at all. What are you on about? Lance, no. Become dust. Become one with the dust. Jesus fucking Christ, what a clusterfuck. Ah, no. Let me out. Let me out. Meanwhile, Vesper be like, let me in. Vesper, that's the wrong way. We're supposed to leave. We're supposed to leave the shit show. Oh, well. Okay. I'll take a well. More dust. Sure. Okay, let's party. This needs to go to 2.5, so let's go and do that. Maybe even, yeah, let's go to 2.4, because then we do have that little bit of a play on importance. This definitely needs to go up, because we do need the attack speed. This needs to go up. And this can go up. And the next time we are upgrading, we would need Fever and the passive. Okay, Hunter 1. Hunter 1 normally is not that bad. Let's see what kind of a shit show they're giving me this time. Too certain with any of this, because for some reason sometimes they give you like, oh, here's this 5 enemies, and at other times they're saying, hey yo, this is a quadrillion, have fun. Hope you didn't have plans of staying alive. am a little bit curious how much damage that fire is gonna do over at the Primus fight. Okay, so we did upgrade this, we did upgrade this. So if we upgrade the fever now, would that be... This doesn't go up by enough, I guess. This goes up by 50-ish. Yeah, now the question is, which one is important here? I guess paranoia. Oh, now we find inversion. Huh. Fancy that. Again, because this was the thing that we found last time as well over here. This and this, sure. This went to 8 times for 99. Okay. This increases attack speed by 35. Okay. Well. Before I'm gonna knock on the door, I do want to take a sip of my drink first. But we can walk there already. Okay, another day, another Primus fight. The one before this did not go all that well because of the fireballs, but we now have that passive, so that should be relatively good to do. Our overall stats are a tiny bit lower in some places. I believe I have less armor. My passive is not as highly leveled. But the Frost Gem is stacked harder. by the slow. That's bad. Okay, fine. You know what? If you really want to go and have this party, let's see what happens. Apparently, I am too bad at this game to dodge for the life of me. So, okay, yeah, no thanks. This is going to be an outer thingy. Oh boy! Ow. Really? God dang it. No. Me no likey, me no likey, me no likey, me no likey. I said I don't like this. Dang it. And another fireball round. Okay. We got this. We don't got this. Really now? Okay. Who needs skill if you have survivability tools? Okay, now we have to do the final one with half HP. Whoa, boy! Victory! Yeah, the fire reduction for that last fight is... That really does come in clutch, because... You know what the main problem with Vesper is... His best passive thingy... is the one that slows you by 20%. But that really hinders your mobility. And you can kinda try to get it back, but not without doing damage. Because you could take Quicksilver. Hell yeah. Nice gold. Nice gold name. Pretty proud of myself. That definitely is an achievement. Now the hardest two are still there, so, you know. That's gonna be a fun time. But yeah, no, you could take Quicksilver. Problem is, you need to cast or deal fire damage. With a memory. So that's not entirely the best thing ever. You could try to balance it out with immolation, but immolation also burns your own HP, so not really sure that's the best way of doing it. Surely there's something that increases movement speed along these as well, but oh yeah, here it is. You could take the Essence of Panic. That could theoretically be something that would be worth it. Like, take damage once and then for the next 3 seconds you do have the movement speed. But you would need to take damage, which is something you are trying to avoid. So that's not really entirely what you want to go for. You could take Arrow Storm. But again, it increases your movement speed by 10%, but your overall movement speed also is slowed by 20, so that doesn't really do a whole lot. It's scaling, but then you would need to effectively put all your points inside of the Arrow Storm. Let's see, what else is there? This reduces cooldowns, that wasn't it. This is just attack speed. Yeah, basically immolation, and I guess you could take overdrive, but that's only for 0.7 that you get the movement speed. So that's not that great. You could take the corrosive trail. That could be a thing. That does scale up. I guess that's something you could try. But I guess that immolation is better in that case. Deals more damage, higher movement speed increase. This does kill higher and faster as well, I think. Yeah. I think that's about it for movement speed increases. Because in Limbo, you can't slow or anything like that, so that's the thing. Like, you can apply the effect, but they're not affected by it. They are chilled, but they're not chilled. Or like, they are chilled, but they're not chill. Yeah, pretty sure that's about it. So there's not a whole lot of ways of increasing your movement speed. And then if you look in the tree itself, none of these increase my movement speed. It's all attack focused. None of this does it. Nothing from here does it, and if you look here, then, well, you know. You get some movement speed from it if you take this. If you take Invigorating Heat. Which, honestly, that is something that I might try in the later stages. Because that movement speed could theoretically be really, really beneficial. Especially because it scales with the attack speed bonus. And that does go up quite rapidly. Like, it starts with only 15%, so that's like 7.5% movement speed. But since we can keep this up almost without any pause, if we do it correctly, that means we basically always can have the movement speed. And that would mean that we're not a turtle anymore. Wait, no, I'm already using this. Oh, right, because I am not using this. Because extending the duration is not important because you kind of want to cast it again because then you get the big explosion. And if you increase the duration, that means that you don't have anything to reset the cooldown timer with, usually. Because here's the problem, this thing goes on cooldown the second that the duration stops. Not when you cast it, so... That means that you would need a momentum. I guess a momentum would work. Momentum would be kind of good, but... Otherwise you can't get this thing off of cooldown. If you can't get this off of cooldown, that means you can't taunt things again, which means you don't really have that much of a benefit. And we're getting bonus armor for each enemy hit by the initial explosion. So if you fuck it up once, then you can see where that's going. Anyway. That is going to be it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the stream, don't forget to like and subscribe. Feel free to join the Discord server. We got Limbo 4. Hell yeah. Tomorrow I'm gonna be here again. And then we're gonna go and try to do Limbo 5. Which is going to be another headache. Hell yeah. So, hope to see y'all tomorrow. Have a good one. And that's going to be it for today. Bye-bye.
I stjärneljus, den eviga vägen till gryningens ljus. Människor dör, fränderna faller så